to go on the stage. Not right there either. Hold on, let me stop this playing in my ear. Hey, y'all, it's good to see you, Hannah. For it being your first time on YouTube today, I sure did see some comments of you in a Discord from like months ago that somebody was having a conniption about. Jesus. It's good to see you, though. Welcome to YouTube. Cindy, happy birthday. Is it your birthday today? Oh my goodness. Happy birthday. That is amazing. Or was that a late birthday? You had a birthday the other day, I thought. Whose birthday is it today? Whoever's birthday it is, happy birthday. It's good to see y'all. Let me say hey to y'all. Undertaker bitch, hello. Rosie, good to see you. Cindy, hello, hello. Good to see you. Southern Cat, Cindy from sunny South Florida. Cracker Jacks, good to see you. Southern Cats, good to see you. Jenny Jim, Miss Holly, Miss Sarah, good to see you guys. I'm so glad you are here. Lori Ann, good to see you. Mustang, good to see you. I didn't expect to see you here. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Hannah, of course, is here. Good to see you. Sister Karen, good to see you. Good to see you guys. I'm so glad that y'all are here. Oh my goodness. Darzilla, good to see you. I hope you're having a good day too. Miss Sister Karen, thank you so much for being a member for 11 months. Wonderful to see you too. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I'm here with you guys tonight. Thank you so much for sharing that milestone and thank you for the continued support. You are amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Yours was last Thursday. Well, happy belated birthday to you, Miss Sarah. Hey, Cat's Eye. Hey, Michelle Marsh. Hello. Michelle and Lori Ann, you are both in the vertical lab. I did pin the link to the regular lab up there. So you should be able to click on it and come over here if you want to. Yours was the 18th, but gifts are still accepted. Yours was the 18th. That's good. When was you're talking about the 18th of, yeah, the 18th of April. Well, happy belated birthday. That's amazing. I'm glad, and I hope it was a good day. I hope you had a good day. Cracker Jacks, you too are in the vertical live. So if you click the link, you will come over here with us. Miss Sarah has been a member for 18 months. Oh my gosh. Year and a half. She said, year and a half, boo. Love you. Love you too. I love you too. And I'm so glad that you're here. That's crazy. A year and a half. That is amazing. Let me get you an amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you so much for sharing that milestone and thank you for your continued support. It's so good to see all of you guys. I've missed you all so much, so very much. Hannah, sharing the emojis. All right, so we're just gonna kind of hang out and chat. Like it's been a minute. I've been gone for quite a while. There's been a lot going on. I had some baby birds and I don't have them anymore. Unfortunately, they didn't make it. I did try to call a rescue to take them, but rescues don't usually take baby birds. I fed them and they were good. They started flying around a little bit. I don't know what happened, but it wasn't. Anyway, I do still have the baby geese. I have Waffle the goose and I have Basil. Just a lot has gone on, man. A lot has gone on. I know JJ loves Basil. I have to send you that picture so you can play it for her. I don't want to I'm not going to trauma dump on y'all. It's just been a lot, and it's been like easier to just record a video lately to where I can like pause several times and edit that out than it has to been actually have time to sit down and go live. But I finally got to a point to where I could go live, and I really wanted to come hang out with you guys. Okay, okay. I was like, what did you not notice? You didn't notice you were in the vertical. I'm glad you made it over here too, as well, Cracker Jacks. Also, I have been in chats because it's easier to like clean while I'm in other chats and stuff. Like I can chat while I'm cleaning, you know what I mean? Abraham, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm really glad I'm back too, and I am ready to talk about true crime. We've got several things we could talk about. I got two things that popped up on my feed that we can talk about. I'm so glad that y'all are here. I really have missed y'all. I've missed coming live and hanging out with you guys. There's a couple people that I haven't seen, like Abraham and stuff like that, that don't go to those other places that we go sometimes. And there's been a lot of drama in those areas lately, unfortunately. And I'm just so glad to see all of you guys. I'm so glad the speculating family is here. Yes, hello everyone getting in. Hello, hello. So I saw two things that popped up on my feed, and I've got body cams that we can talk about. You divorced Karma, I know. That's why when I saw those screenshots of that Tammy was putting up, somebody named Tammy, I don't even know who the hell it is. Somebody named Tammy was putting up screenshots of you, and I was like, I don't even think she's in that Discord anymore. And it was like from a day ago. I was like, that's interesting. Let's find something to cry about. Yeah, the rabbit holes. The rabbit holes. Oh, hold on. I'll go get the kitty. Hold on. Just let me hold on. Hold on. I'll see if it's down here. Sweet. I don't have anything sweet. The cat likes to hang out outside my door. The little kitten that was here when we came back. This is the kitten. She's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I want you to see her eyes. Can you see her eyes? They're blue. The kids said they found her. She's gonna crawl down. Hold on. She said, "Let me go." Hold on. All right, he's gonna put her down. Yeah, the kids found her and she needed some help, so they brought her here and I came back from out of state and she was here. She's very wet, cold in the ditch. Yeah, yeah. Really um she's really feisty. She likes to hide like under the stairs and then jump out and attack you. Or in the kids' laundry basket, she'll lay in there and then jump out and attack you. It might be a boy, I'm not sure yet. Crackerjack said, I noticed I hadn't seen you, Hannah, and hoped you were okay. It does get too much in the trauma community sometimes. It does. It does. And I feel like I've crossed a line that I didn't really want to cross with that. I don't know. Not with the FOIAs. People have been talking shit about that, but like that's what I do. And like I asked how people felt about FOIA-ing the YouTube stuff, right? But it's done all over YouTube and like Mr. Beast, his stuff have been FOIA'd. I mean, it happens when you're on YouTube and a creator and you get involved in court shit. And I only FOIA court shit, but you know, hold on, let me shut this door. You got it? Okay. I always said that if I did do crama, I would do it on the other channel. And I do have allegedly crama, but I feel like because I've FOIA'd the court documents that like it gets confusing because over here it's just true crime. And then the crama channel is the other channel. But I don't know, crama, it's like very manic, I guess would be a good way to describe it. You can do really good sometimes, you can do really bad. And then everybody will like hate you and then everybody will like you again. I don't know if I'm really trying to do the whole bipolar thing like that. So I don't know. It's a lot to think about. I know the cat is cute. It was really cute. Yes, I can give JJ an amazing.
Amazing.
This is for you, JJ. I'm going to do it again. This is for you, JJ.
Amazing.
He was outside with me earlier. Yeah, the cat was really, really cute. It was a surprise, but it's feisty. It reminds me of a cat I had named Spaz. And I think it's a girl. She's really pretty and she's really sweet. Of course, Miss Sarah, anytime. Anytime. I did not know that the cat stays in the house, but I've got to look into first I've got to figure out what it is, if it's a boy or a girl, and then I'm going to get it taken care of. Nikki Jacks, good to see you. Said it's a case. They don't follow cases through the legal process. Ignore them. You do you. If you don't, somebody will, and they won't be so professional. Well, thank you for the compliment. I don't feel very professional, but thank you for that. I appreciate that. I just want to make I just want people to know that, like, you know, over here, like I did this stuff over here because it is court documents. And And that was another thing. It was like, if I don't do it, somebody else will. So why not? I'm interested in it because both sides lie, in my opinion. But a lot of shit has happened because of that shit. So I don't know. I don't know. Boodlebug, good to see you. Good to see you. So, okay, let's talk about what I have. I have a bunch of Victoria Martin stuff that they've been sending me that I don't think has been released yet. I have a body cam on a father who was very, very sick and demented in the head, who hurt not one but two of his daughters. And then what else do I got? I've got court documents on David. I've got court documents on Bullhorn Betty. Actually, that video is going to drop in like 45 and 15 minutes. What do you guys want to talk about? Objectively, maybe better. Yes. I do try to see it from both sides. I appreciate that, though. Either way, I'll take both, and I appreciate the compliments, professional or objective. I do appreciate that so very much. I do try to be accurate. I do. Thank you so much, Nikki, for the compliment. That really means a lot to me, and it's nice to meet you. Yeah, Bullhorn Betty is something else. Do y'all want to look at those documents? I don't know much about her, but I saw her going the fuck off. Like, I was like, ma'am, y'all want to see that? I think Nonsense is going over that right now. But I'll show you her response to the documents. Oh, let's just talk about that. That's not too in depth. It might help if I pull up the daggum YouTube page. I feel like I'm all over the place and I'm not. I got to get used to streaming again. So it's Bullhorn Betty story time. Let's look up the news clip. There it is. Bullhorn Betty is a content creator, another YouTuber, who thinks that she assists in investigations, and she doesn't do anything but cause a scene. She went to where Quentin Simon was missing when he was missing, and was out there screaming, "Where's the baby?" They were playing sounds of babies crying at like 3 a.m. Somebody was on hospice there. It was a lot. She's done a lot. I mean, I can read through the court document with you, but she's done a lot. She thinks she's some kind of fucking advocate or something, and it's just sick. She's currently going to sue Eric Craddock, one of his people that works for him, named Lisa Biddington, and then Katie Proudfoot, Chris Proudfoot, Terry Bowersocks, and Maddie Bowersocks are all the defendants on that document. Oh my goodness, Cindy. Witchy Woman, thank you so much for being here. And Cindy, thank you so much for gifting 10 Speculation Station memberships. That was so very sweet and supportive of you. Thank you so much. That was so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Those went to Nikki Jax. Yay, Cat's Eye, Lori Ann, Tanny M, Avamos, Ava, Izzy Does It, D, Cerna, and Kathy Collins, and Lily C. If you guys were gifted from Cindy from sunny South Florida and you're aware you're gifted, please tell Cindy thank you, and I will grab the crazy train to pick y'all up on the way to Speculation Station. Thank you so much, Cindy. I really, really appreciate that. Sister Karen says, welcome new members. Thank you for that. Thank you for welcoming our members. Witchy Woman said, oops, I think I took a wrong turn. I gave a thumbs up anyway. Well, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. I think Witchy Woman goes in Nonsense chat some. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's nice to see you regardless. Thank you so much, Cindy. So this is, I'll go ahead and play the news clip of it. And then we can talk about maybe do some yeah, if you don't know who she is, wait till you wait till I play her response to this shit. Like, she puts this out and then she responds. So this is what's happening.
And a missing boy's parents appearing in court today, but it did not bring them any closer to finding their son. Sebastian Rogers disappeared from Hendersonville back in February. His family was in the courtroom today for a YouTuber accused of harassing and stalking Sebastian's mother and step-grandparents. Now, an order of protection banned Andra.
Look at that. Like, I'm not looking at Chris Proudfoot. I'm looking at Cletus and Clue. They look, I mean, they got she's got makeup on. They look nice. Anyway, Miss Sarah said because of the scene and others caused him, because of the scene she and others caused in Florida, there's a law about standing outside of people's houses and protesting. I did not know that. Are you talking about when she did the Brian Laundrie case? I believe it. And I think I've heard that one time before, but I did not know that they had to pass a law because of this crazy psychotic bitch, in my opinion. Darzilla said that person on hospice came to pass at home, and Betty and them took her passing at home in peace away from them. Yes, they did. If that had been my family member, I would have probably ended up in jail. Look, I left the state to go through a hospice process with my family member, and I can't even, it's hard for me to even talk about it. It's so much, and it's so hard to deal with. And to think about Bullhorn Betty being out there yelling, if she'd have been outside of my family's house, somebody would have been in jail. Somebody would have went to jail that night. Jenny Jen, thank you so much for being a member for 19 months. Thank you for the emojis and the little hearts. They're so cute. And thank you so much for the continued support. 19 months is crazy. Like, that's about the time I've been monetized, because you were my A1 from day one. So I do believe you were one of the first to get monetized. 19 months is insane. I cannot believe it's been 19 months. That is crazy. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You are amazing. And I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with me today.
Amazing.
Amazing. Yeah, they really don't. Oh, Izzy does it. I'm glad that you were gifted, sweetheart. And thank you so much for saying thank you. Okay, so yeah, this is the let's continue.
Griffin, who's also known as Bullhorn Betty.
Andrea Griffin is this woman with the silver fox hair right here, sitting beside Sebastian Rogers' father, Seth Rogers, and over here is Tony from Oklahoma, who recently passed away. Like, they have a freaking lawsuit against somebody on YouTube that it's not a lawsuit, it's an injunction, excuse me. The RICO filing, that it's a bunch of fucking nonsense, like actual bullshit.
From having any sort of contact with the family, directly or indirectly. Court documents also claim she violated that.
You've been here a long
News 2's
time.
Caitlin Quisenberry was in the Sumner County courtroom to try to get both sides of this story.
Sebastian Rogers' mother, stepfather, and step-grandparents have largely remained out of the media, but they claim Bullhorn Betty has stalked and harassed them. The courtroom was split today into two sides. The YouTuber and Sebastian's father, Seth, sat on one side. His mom, Katie, stepfather, Chris, and step-grandparents were on the other side. Court documents claim Bullhorn Betty violated the order of protection by mentioning the family on a live stream.
This will be important when I go over the court documents in just a second, but this was not the clip I was looking for, but I'll find it so I can show you what's going on now. This happened in 2024. I think it was June and possibly August of 2024. Sebastian Rogers' mom and stepdad, basically, they had to get a protection order against her because she's so fucking much and so horrible. So they took her to court and they were granted that protection order. And this document talks about kind of what happens after that. She ended up getting violated. She goes to jail. It's a bunch of shit. Let's see. I don't know where the news clip is. I'm going to try one more thing and then we'll move on. Not e-sheriff. This might be it. No, that was a year ago. Let me try her real name and then we'll move on. I'm not seeing it. Dang it. All right. So she's suing the sheriff now. They had like a back and forth on something, but I don't know where those screenshots would be at. And he basically said that she violated some order or something, or she did something, and she better watch out if she ever came back to Tennessee. So her response was to file this 10-page document that's coming out. I read it in a video that'll be out in like 5 minutes. Crystal Burns, good to see you, love. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Crackerjack said these parents have been put through so much fuckery while Sebastian remains missing. And that's the sad part about it. Sebastian is still missing, and like nobody talks about him anymore. Everybody's scared to talk about him except Bullhorn Betty and the fucking people that you don't want to talk about it. Jason, whoever, good to see you. Everything about Bullhorn Betty sucks. I know that's fucking right.
Boom, 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 bam.
Everything about Bullhorn Betty really fucking sucks. I'll pull this up. Mine is watermarked. I don't know that I have it downloaded on my computer without it being watermarked. So just in the interest of grabbing this real fast, we'll talk about it. I'm going to kind of go through some of the highlights. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you again because I just put out the video. Will be out in just a second where I'm doing that. So Bullhorn Betty is going against Sheriff Eric Craddock, someone employed by him named Lisa Biddington, and then also Katie Proudfoot, Chris Proudfoot, Terry Bowersox, and Maddie Bowersox. Terry Bowersox and Maddie Bowersox are Chris Proudfoot's mother and stepfather. She is suing the sheriff's department and the Proudfoots. Yep, the sheriff, all 4 people that have a protection order on her, and a lady detective. Yep. That's what's going on. And she is known for filing frivolous lawsuits. So she basically says in the complaint, she says that she's coming and filing a complaint against the people I just mentioned. She says in the introduction, it's a civil rights action and it's brought pursuant to U.S. Code. She's seeking declaratory and equitable, declaratory. I don't know why I can't say that word. I know I'm saying it wrong. Declaratory and equitable relief, compensatory, and punitive damages, as well as other relief against defendants for violation of plaintiffs' Fourth Amendment rights to be free of unreasonable seizures and prosecutions, except upon probable cause. Like, some of this shit don't even make sense. Like, the sentences are weird and like, I don't free of unreasonable seizure and prosecutions except upon probable cause. But you're talking about how the sheriff didn't uphold the law when you went to jail. I mean, I guess you could consider that unreasonable seizure. I don't know. I need to educate myself because it could be an operator error. I could be completely ignorant on the situation. I'm not sure. She wants to sue Google too. Yeah, and YouTube because her fucking stream went down. Just wait till I play like when she talks about this. So she was a citizen of Florida during all the times that she mentions in this filing. She says that the sheriff was the sheriff the whole time, and as sheriff, he is responsible for customs and procedures, including the hiring, supervision, and training of employees such as defendant Biddington from the Sumner County Sheriff's Office, and he is sued in his official capacity only. Now, Lisa Biddington at all times was a citizen and resident of Sumner County, and she was a detective. Katie and Chris Proudfoot are the mother and stepfather of Sebastian Rogers. Terry and Maddie Bowersox are Chris's parents, and they all lived in the state of Tennessee during the time that they talk about in this hearing. All right, going down to facts. Oh, this is great. So at all times relevant, plaintiff, which is Bullhorn Betty, was and continues to be an online journalist, y'all, because she went to school for journalism, right? She's got her degree in journalism. I'm trying to find a way to make this better. No, I can't like that. I'll do it like that. Jason said she's going to get slammed by the lawyers representing the sheriff's department. Each person in the sheriff's department will have at least 2 attorneys representing them. Is that something that you've heard? Like, is that a statement that they've put out? That's really interesting if so. But yeah, I don't see her faring well against the sheriff. She's fucking stupid. She's so fucking stupid. Yeah, and I think the sheriff was prepared for this because there was like a back and forth that seemed like between them two. Cindy said Florida does not claim Bullhorn Betty. Yeah, that was Southern. That was a good question. And I was wondering the same thing. Where's she getting the fucking money for it? I guess from her channel. I don't know. Miss Sarah said, look what she did to Queen Bee. Dragged her through court for over 2 years just to tell the truth in her deposition and drop it. Right. She dragged Queen Bee through court for 2 years. And if I understand correctly, it's because Queen Bee said that she had relations with, what is that little fucking gnome's name? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. No offense, dude. Dolly Vision. Anyway, Queen Bee said that Bullhorn Betty and Dolly Vision slept together, and they were like, oh no, and we're suing you. Or Betty was, not they, Betty. Betty was suing her for saying that, and then comes to find out that she admits to sleeping with him. Doing it on contingency. Okay. She does have an attorney at this point, but when it gets expensive, she'll probably go per se. She's going to get destroyed eventually. Hell yeah. I'm former law enforcement, and they will have an insurance company that is covering the sheriff's department, and the Fraternal Order of Police will get an attorney for each officer involved. Well, thank you for your service, Jason, and thank you for that info. Makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, they slept together behind Chili's. I thought that she slept with JLR behind Chili's, but I know that her and Dolly slept together, but I thought it was JLR that she slept with at Chili's, but I definitely could be wrong in that. Okay, so continuing. Yeah, she sued somebody for saying they slept together, basically, and then admitted that they slept together. She's claiming to be an online journalist and commentator concerning crime victims and their rights. She publishes through her YouTube channel known as Bullhorn Betty, which currently has over 40,000 followers and subscribers, dead followers and dead subscribers. That means that you have that many people, but how many do you have in chat? For instance, I have a lot of dead subscribers right now because I don't go live a lot, and some people come here just because they're interested in one case. So I have 16,200. We just passed 16,000 subs, but like right now we have 53 in chat, so they're considered dead subs. So while I'm over here talking shit, I've got a bunch of dead subs too, but she gets people in there when she goes and shows her damn ass, and that's what they're there for to watch her show her damn ass. Yeah, I think she slept with JLR and fucking Dolly and whoever else would have her. Hell on Hills, good to see you. She was with JLR. Play Nice, good to see you. That was JLR. Okay, that's what I thought. If it wasn't affecting people's real lives, it would be a comedy. No doubt. No fucking doubt. So she says she has over 11.7 million views, and she publishes on various social media platforms. Throughout her career as a journalist, she has extensively covered many high-profile missing children and other cases nationally, including the cases of Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie, Kaylin Schultz, Crystal Turner, Kathleen Moore, Colin Knapp, Ruth Casella. I'm probably slaughtering that name. I'm so sorry. Summer Wells, Miranda Rosa, Anthony Tott, Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman, and Pulse nightclub shootings. She might have covered them, but she wasn't no fucking advocate, and I can guarantee you she didn't do a good fucking job of it. Oh, thank you. Let me write that down real quick. Thank you so much, Cat's Eye. WKRN2. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll try to pull that up next. Okay, and then she goes live. She goes all over the world, and she goes live to talk about, search efforts and all the shit she's doing, all the fucking havoc she's wreaking on these families. Some more than others. She has exploited them all. Yep. Brandy. Did I miss Brandy? Hey, Brandy. There you are. Brandy. Did Dolly cheat on PJ with Betty? I don't know how long him and PJ's been together, but allegedly he cheated on PJ with Paper Cut Tina, whoever the hell that is. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta clear my throat. Okay, so on February 26th of 2024, Sebastian Rogers was reported missing by Katie and Chris Proudfoot, and a community-wide search effort began. Because Sebastian was not located, Amber Alert was issued. Katie and Chris gave multiple interviews to several outlets. Okay, sorry. We're on D. Now, this is going to talk about Betty's coverage of Sebastian's disappearance. So it attracted attention of media outlets nationwide, including I don't know why I can't speak tonight, including numerous online media reporters and content creators such as Betty. Her commentary regarding Sebastian ultimately became critical of the Sumner County Sheriff's Department's handling of the investigation of Sebastian's disappearance and began raising questions about whether any family members were involved. That is complete bullshit. She accused Chris and Katie of committing his homicide, and then they go outside of the sheriff's office, and I don't even know, like, they did some foul shit to them too, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But they go out there and protest and say shit like, are you hiding under your desk? Sebastian's not under your desk. Like, I try to have grace for Seth, because if my child was missing, I know for a fact I would feel like the sheriff's department was not doing anything if it had been this long. However, I really don't think he's hiding under his desk either. You know what I mean? I think that they're looking for him. I think they've done what they can do. I don't know, man. I don't know. Brandy said, Lord, the true crime community is going to need a Jerry Springer episode soon. Well, that's what the crime community is for. But yeah, no doubt. No fucking doubt. Let me get you a exactly.
Boom, 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 bop, bam.
In the words of Beej,
You can't make this shit up.
you really can't. I don't like her, but that's a cute crama baby. Betty recently went and protested in front of that sheriff's department. I thought so. Yep. Jason goes behind the Outback. Okay. So she traveled from Florida to Sumner County and spent 3 days reporting on the disappearance. Afterwards, she went home. Unbeknownst to Bullhorn Betty, on July 25th of 2024 and August 1st of 2024, Katie, Terry, Maddie, all based upon false and or misleading affidavits, sought and obtained an ex parte temporary order of protection from the General Sessions Court of Sumner County, Tennessee. And that was the news clip you just saw, where she was granted that temporary protection order. Chris similarly obtained an ex parte order, temporary order. Okay, so they got their temporary order because this bitch is out her motherfucking rabbit ass mind. She has a case, but not against. You think she has a case against the sheriff's office? I was reading through this. I don't know. I need to definitely educate myself more on the laws of Tennessee, but I don't know. I'd have to see. I'd have to pull up live streams as well. I don't know. I mean, I hate to speak ugly about people, but that's a special kind of something I don't have. I can wait till I get home or to a hotel or something. And if I just ate a big meal at Chili's, it's probably going to be an underwhelming performance. No doubt. Yeah, in a car behind a restaurant, like, definitely could wait till you got to a hotel or a home or something. Okay. So, it says that she's saying Chris falsely accused her of stalking and falsely accused her of threatening to do harm and harassment. And he also requested a gag order and to keep her from talking, suggesting, or any other ways of speaking about his son's missing case, and that she be ordered not to have any form of third parties contact him or his daughter. Now, at this time, Chris Proudfoot's daughter was being talked about. His ex, Nina, was coming out a lot. They were taking pictures at the church. It was a whole thing. I'm sure Betty spoke on his daughter. So I definitely understand why he would say that. There seems to be a lot of talk and reference to them and the minor children and their house. And again, she goes around, she's stapling missing posters all over the town, which, is legal, I suppose, but she's riding around their house. She's, stalking them. She actually pulls up behind one of the Bower socks and walks up to the window and is saying, like, why are you following me? Something. Bitch 5150 is definitely needed, in my opinion. Okay, so they were served on her August 19th, which was only 3 days before the hearing, and they're supposed to be 5 days, she's saying. Legally, she's supposed to have 5 days to be served and to make it to Tennessee. She only had 3. That could, I mean, that's the kind of thing I question, like when you're coming to procedure and the law, that's not good that she was served 3 days before if legally you're supposed to have 5. I don't know. I'd have to find the code and make sure that legally you would be supposed to have 5. I don't think she violated. I honestly think she pissed them off, the fuck off with her disgusting mouth, probably. And it gets, if you haven't seen her response, it's bad. Hey, Witchy said, I love court documents and interrogations and etc. I subbed up. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's what we talk about over here. I've got interrogations to put out too. Hey, Orange Rose, my love, good to see you. And thank you, Witchy, for subbing up. I really appreciate that. Hey, Hio, good to see you. Because she avoided. Oh, that's a good point. Did they attempt to serve her with 5 days? Within 5 days, and did she avoid? And now you're a member. Did I miss your thing? It didn't show me your thing where you made. Oh, you were gifted a membership. Okay. I was like, did you buy a membership and I missed it? Was illegal putting them on light poles. She stalked him at his job and campground. Yep, she sure did. Thank you, guys. Because, see, I can't remember everything. It's so weird to see self-driving cars here. You think someone's in the driver's seat, but no, empty. That has got to be weird. Jason said the sheriff's department and deputies get sued constantly. Betty's case is going to be eaten up and spit out. Her attorneys will eventually leave her, and she'll be stuck with the bills. And she deserves every fucking bit of it. Okay. So, yeah, this is saying that she's supposed to have 5 days. However, on August 22nd of 2024, and in direct violation of the code, the local general sessions court judge held a hearing with the defendants being present and entered the order of protection against the plaintiff, saying things like, don't come around my house, don't mess with the utility bills. If you share I'm sorry, I had not scrolled you guys down. If you share a house, don't go to the house, don't hurt any animals owned by any of the people, obey orders at all times, don't threaten anybody. And then in bold, other orders, do not interfere with property owned or kept by the petitioner. No contact. You must not come about the petitioner, including coming by or to a shared residence for any purpose, and must not contact them or their children, either directly or indirectly by phone, email messages, text messages, mail, or any other type of communication or contact. And you must stay away from their home. You must not cause intentional damage. You must not threaten or hurt any animals. And you're not allowed to have any firearms. I feel like that might become important. You must not have, says specifically, you must not have or attempt to have, receive or attempt to receive, or in any other way get any firearm while this or any later protective order is in effect. Okay, so while she was still in Florida, they held an essentially ex parte hearing on petitions in violation of Tennessee law. She published lab reports and commentary about the events soon after they took place. And none of the reports did she in any way violate any of the orders contained in the temporary order of protection or the orders coming out of the August 22nd, 2024 hearing. So she's saying she was violated and she didn't violate. She didn't not listen to what they said not to do. They're saying she violated. She's saying she didn't. I think she did, judging by some of the fucking live streams and her fucking mouth, which you're going to hear in a minute. In response, the family and the detective acting together obtained a total of 6 arrest warrants charging her with a violation of the order of protection. And then 2 days later, she was arrested in Montgomery County, Tennessee, when she was at the vigil for Sebastian. She was in county jail for 12 hours and had to pay a $20,000 bond, which 10% of that would have been $2,000. She paid $2,000 and set in jail for 12 hours. Boo fucking who? Jesus. Try being there for fucking years. The charges against her were ultimately dismissed when the Sumner County grand jury returned a no true bill on May 9th of 2025. So that might help her case, but I still don't think she's going to win against the sheriff. So she's saying that they lacked probable cause to cause the arrest, charge, or continue the prosecution of her. The charges against her were initiated and pursued based on false statements, material omissions, and or coordinated misconduct by them. Her reporting and commentary constituted protected expression under the First Amendment. She at no point possessed reasonably trustworthy information sufficient to warrant a prudent person in believing that she had committed an offense. And the sheriff, again, during this time, he basically maintained police customs and or practices that were a proximate cause of improper prosecution of the plaintiff, which included a failure to train, supervise, monitor, or discipline his deputies regarding the constitutional limits. So she's saying that they, working with the detective, went and lied and or left shit out and got her arrested. And Eric Craddock, who is the sheriff, should have done something because it's his job to train them to make sure they're following the law, and that they didn't follow the law, so therefore they're to be held accountable too, that they just want to crucify her because she talks shit outside of the sheriff's office. So he knew that, again, the sheriff should have known or knew that the detective was engaging in improper conduct, particularly in a high-profile case that involved a reporter who's not a fucking reporter, who openly was critical of the sheriff's department, and it was the driving force and proximately caused the constitutional violations that she's saying she has suffered. So, as a result of the unlawful, wrongful actions of the defendants, all of them acting jointly, severally, in combination, in concert, she has suffered loss of liberty, physical, mental, emotional pain, suffering, and financial injury, as well as reputational harm. And y'all owe her a shit ton of money now because she suffered. So, they acted recklessly, maliciously, willfully, intentionally, and oppressively. Oppressive is one I haven't seen. And with a motive to intentionally harm Bullhorn Betty and her constitutional rights. She wants them to enter a declaratory judgment pursuant to the code, declaring that the prosecution of her violated her rights as set by the Fourth Amendment, issue a prohibitory injunction restraining, prohibiting, and enjoining all of them from taking retaliatory actions against her. We're on the last page now. They want her awarded a judgment of compensatory damages in an amount sufficient to compensate her for all of the loss of liberty, physical, mental, emotional pain, suffering, and financial injury, as well as reputational harm that she has suffered. Award her approximate amount of punitive damages. Award her reasonable attorney fees and costs pursuant to code. And then right here in bold capital letters, impanel a jury to try this matter and grant her any further general relief she may be entitled to. Why does she want a jury trial so bad? Let me see what y'all are saying. Elite, West Virginia, and drug for about 2 miles. The driver of the ambulance was arrested. My email is allegedly speculating@gmail.com, sweetheart, and thank you for that. Jason says Sheriff's Department have qualified immunity. All they have to do is be working in good faith. They cannot 100% ensure a conviction of every arrest. Ensure a conviction in every arrest. I agree. Punched my hubby twice, and he was the bigger man. Simplify. He would have really hurt the drunken dude. I'm proud of him. I'm glad that he didn't hurt him either. Whatever's going on. Yeah, Lauren Mathias was taking notes from BHB. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up. All right, let's talk about her response. I know it's in my... So that came out, and people are talking about it on YouTube. 2 days later, after that came out, I think it was 2 days, she releases her response. Now, my channel is for 18 and up, so be prepared for her nasty ass mouth. Real quick, I'm going to pull up the news clip on this. They might do a better job of explaining it. WKRN2. Andrea. 3 months ago, 2 weeks ago. Nope. Let me go ahead and pull it up so y'all can see. It's got to be from like a couple of days ago. Well, Lord, not 3 and 4 hours ago. That's it. Thank you, whoever told me.
Sebastian Rogers went missing from Hendersonville in 2024, prompting national coverage and a social media investigative frenzy. A content creator known for covering the case is now suing the Sumner County Sheriff and others after she was arrested for allegedly harassing Rogers' family. Well,
thank you. I think it was Cat's Eye who told me where to find this clip. I really appreciate it. They have to at this point, Jason. I thought about the same thing. Like, they have to know who they're dealing with at this point to be taking out all these lawsuits. And I know it's different states, so it's different attorneys, but like, I want to know where she's getting the money. I want to know what her attorneys know. They've got to know. Yeah, Lauren Matthias 2.0. I could have sworn the arrest affidavit was out. Looking for it. Too many people delete stuff or get banned. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. Thank you, Cat's Eye. I'm sure it is out there somewhere. I just don't have it. I haven't done a lot of research on Bullhorn Betty. This was actually my introduction to her is the video we're going to play next. And I was like, Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Anyway, let me calm the fuck down.
Welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Haley Wilgus. News 2's Caitlin Quisenberry breaks down those claims.
YouTuber and content creator Andrea Griffin, also known as Bullhorn Betty, has filed a lawsuit against a long list of defendants, including Sumner County Sheriff Eric Craddock, a Sumner County detective, and the mother, stepfather, and 2 other family members of missing Sumner County teen Sebastian Rogers. In the 10-page lawsuit filed on Thursday, Griffin claims her constitutional rights were violated, including her Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable seizures and prosecution. The lawsuit also accuses the sheriff's office and members of Sebastian Rogers' family of targeting her because of critical comments she posted to social media about the investigation and the family.
I want to stop right there and say, I mean, I really don't see the sheriff. Like, people have the right to protest. People have the right to talk shit. I don't think the sheriff or the people that work at the sheriff's department are going to say, you know what, I've had enough of this bitch. Let's go and arrest her, unless they've got the probable cause to do so. Like, they know what their job is and they follow the law, as far as I know. Maybe JLR gave her the funds again. Very possible. He likes to do the lawsuit. She will have to prove they have malicious intent in arresting her. Yes, they will. Yes, she will. I'm sorry. Yes, she will. And she could say it's because I talked shit about them outside the sheriff's office, but again, she's going to have to prove that's why they did it. And most of the time, like, they follow the law. So I don't see it going anywhere, but I don't think she does either. I think it's more for like the spotlight of, oh my God, look at this. And it brings her back, gets us looking back into her again and brings her name to the forefront. I think that she'll drop out of it.
Griffin adds that the defendants reportedly acted, quote, recklessly and maliciously, leading to orders of protection and eventual damages, including time in jail and a $20,000 bond.
It was due to an increased fear because of the danger from threats, harassment, and as well as trespassing.
She's reporting a bunch of lies. She's harassing me, harassing my family.
Those comments came during a court proceeding last year, when several of the defendants accused Griffin of stalking and harassing the family.
This is First Amendment protected speech. There has to be some action that will require that by Ms. Griffin to direct that to the petitioners. And the statute clearly says that it's only a violation if the defendant knowingly does that.
According
And again, the Supreme Court ordered it, no, I just read it. Oh, yep, no true bill. And from what I understand, they ended up saying this is her First Amendment protected speech on some of this stuff. Like there's so many lawsuits, I could be combining two of them together, like the protection order and the lawsuit and this and that. But I think that that's what they ended up going with, is that it was her protected speech with that.
According to the district attorney's office, the grand jury ultimately declined to indict Griffin because they did not believe there was enough evidence.
There you go.
Griffin is asking the court to block any further retaliation action against her, along with compensatory and punitive damages. She is also requesting a jury trial. I attempted to reach out to Griffin, her attorney, and all the parties named in this lawsuit. I'm still waiting to hear back. The Sumner County Sheriff's Office says they cannot comment on pending litigation. Haley.
And that's in the best interest of the sheriff's department. But it's funny, Bullhorn Betty said, I'm not talking to the news. I'll go on my channel and talk. And boy, did she. All right, let me try to find this. Oh, it's in my history. Hold on just a minute. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, Jesus, tap dancing Christ. This bitch is fucking psycho. There it is. This was
him here
from 2 days ago. She talks about a lot of shit. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to watch it. They were having a trial. Judge got threats sent to grand jury. Grand jury said no. Bill did not. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. And thank you for the correction. Like I said, I haven't done a lot of research into her, so I really appreciate anybody who knows anything. If I'm ever wrong at all, please correct me. Wolfpack, good to see you. It's the first live I've been back. It's the first live in over a month. This is my first time being back. Play nice, good to see you. Tony Mathis paid the $2,000 at 10%. Yep, to get her out of jail. Yep, I remember that. She's doing over her Fourth Amendment right to unreasonable search and seizure and unreasonable arrest. Okay, so it didn't say unreasonable arrest. That's why I was confused. But if I'd have looked up the code that she cites, I would have seen that. Thank you for that, Jason. If it was paid, Tony Mathis did it allegedly. Yep. Okay. He paid $20,000 cash or $2,000, probably $2,000 to a Bell's bondsman. If they would have paid $20,000 to the court, regardless of guilt or innocence, they would have gotten that money back at the end of the case. Use a bondsman, and that $2,000's gone forever. Yep, she fucking does. Okay, federal codes. Let me write that down. Thank you. All right, so this was from 2 days ago. This is Bullhorn Betty. Get your 18 and up.
And the co-ops over at Queen Bee's channel and affiliated with Queen Bee's channel. So I am going to end up suing Queen Bee and Blank Screen again. I will be filing a lawsuit on Monday against Blank Screen in federal court. I have decided I'm going to file in federal court here in the state of Florida. We're going to find out who he is, and then I'm going to go after him for damages and for a preliminary injunction. And I'm going to force him here to the state of Florida for what he's doing to my account. I've already talked to creative support. It's got to be escalated. So basically what they did is, and this is how they abuse the system, this copyright and notification. They said,
okay, so she got a strike and her channel went down for a couple of hours, I do believe. And that's been going on all over YouTube. That's one the AI stuff is taking channels down. That's why I didn't play my regular intro when we came in. I'm really afraid to play anything AI right now. AI thumbnails is taking people down. They're trying to get rid of AI generated slop. So she got struck or something happened, copyright, something to that effect. I don't know. She went down for 2 hours. And she's blaming Queen Bee, not Queen Bee. She's blaming Blank Screen and saying if Queen Bee has anything to do with it, she'll sue her again. In reality, it was probably YouTube. She showed a pew pew. Yep. But see, so YouTube could have taken her down for showing the pew pew, or somebody reported her. I think she thinks Blank Screen and possibly Queen Bee reported her. I think YouTube took her down. Yep. So would YouTube have taken her down for the firearm, or would somebody have reported it? I think YouTube would. Yeah. Queen Bee says she played a video of Trump and 2 other people with machine-style firearms for her intro, and that's what got her struck. Yeah. So would that be YouTube, or would it be, yeah, YouTube? Blank Screen was like trolling Bullhorn Betty, I do believe. Please correct me if I'm wrong. See, I'm not as educated as a lot of you are on this. Blank Screen was, I think, like trolling her and talked shit about her, and Bullhorn Betty's never liked Blank Screen. Blank Screen sent around some emails asking people for money, most recently behind the scenes, saying he needed to get, I can actually pull it up. So we're going to talk about that too. Mel just got hit again for playing something with firearms he was reporting. Okay. AI YouTube is getting pretty tough. Her machete. I don't think anybody reported her. YouTube took it down for 24 hours. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. So she's going to find that out and then what? Take all this back? Probably fucking not.
They said that I was manufacturing, teaching you guys how to put together firearms and ammunition on my channel, and decided to hit it. So right now I'm in the process of demanding whoever did this for their account and all IP addresses to be banned. Now they said.
Okay, so what makes her think that she has the authority to get YouTube to ban anybody, especially if she indeed did show a firearm? Even if it was not then that's if it wasn't YouTube that struck her. Like, she's just so fucking pompous.
That they can't do that on their end, but it's being escalated. So I am actually shooting for a complete ban of whoever did what they did, because it's egregious. They stopped live in the middle of my live, and if they choose not to do it, then I'm going to end up including YouTube on a lawsuit or a strongly worded letter, a cease and desist letter.
So if it was YouTube, she's going to fucking sue YouTube. She's just going to sue every fucking body. Mel who? Malicious intent? Good to see you, Brady. He posted a quick video and he's appealing.
To YouTube, and they do take them seriously when they go into the attorney's office for them, because they have to act lawfully. So it was because I said that Chris and Katie said that I threatened them with a gun.
Look at this bitch. Oh, look, I'm trying to.
Let me say that again. I threatened them with a gun. And because of that, a person filed a report saying that I am teaching you guys how to make ghost guns and make firearms, which obviously is not true. So I expect the appeal to go through, because we can say somebody was put in a petition that I threatened them with a gun. That's what was put in the petition, lawfully and legally. So that.
All right. Like I said, this was my introduction to her. I will drop the link for anybody that knows more about her than I do. I don't, like I said, I'm very uneducated on Bullhorn Betty. So there is the link if anybody wants to come up and educate us more on Bullhorn Betty, because I do not know a lot. I think she loves lawsuits too. I just want to know where she gets all the fucking money. All this she is saying is her made up lies to sound like she's a badass. You know, she was saying that President Trump loves her because he thanked her. Like, ma'am, stop it. He covers all of the active shooting stuff, and I watch him all. You're talking about Mel. Oh, Mel as in Mel. Duh. Sorry. Sometimes I'm like stupid as fuck. I apologize about that. Stay uneducated. You're better. That's not what the email said. Yeah. We're going to talk about the blank screen email because I have that email.
That's where we are right now. We are going to be subpoenaing YouTube. It's going to take some time. It's probably going to be several months before we finally have resolution to this. But I just want to remind everybody, Blank Screen is a drug addict. He was, no matter what you want to listen, probably sucking too much, you know what. But
bitch, what the fuck did she just say? Ma'am, what? What? This bitch. It gets worse though. Like, are you fucking pressed, ma'am?
Either
Find my
way,
clips.
he is a drug addict. He has been going to all of Queen Bee's people and begging them for $25 for his back pain. So he's basically asking people for $25 to go out and buy pills, pharmaceuticals. And so I hope you guys.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, I don't think it said pharmaceuticals, but I'm the one that put out the email. So let's originally, and then people talked about it. Let's see what was actually said.
I'm making this video just for awareness. I don't know what to say in this situation. This was forwarded to me. I'll read you the email. It says, "Hi, this is Blank Screen Channel, and I want to say thanks for your comments on my recent videos, and I also subscribe to your channel as well. Also, can you keep this to yourself? I don't need people in my personal business or use it against me to throw in my face. I need a quick favor from you. Can you Cash App me or Venmo me $25? It continues, "I'm trying to take care of something with my lower back pain from a job I'm currently working, and it's killing me, and I want to get some back pain medicine. I don't have much to cover it at this very moment. If you can't help, don't even worry about it. That's totally fine."
There might be another email in this, and we'll play it through to see if there is. But right there, I'm trying to take care of something with my lower back pain and want to get some back pain medicine. That does not say pharmaceuticals. He did not ask. It could be ibuprofen. It could be fucking Tylenol. It could be the fucking BioFreeze I was using on my knee earlier. Anything. It doesn't say pharmaceuticals. So technically, that could be defamation from Bullhorn Betty on Blank Screen. It might be, but he would be stupid to go to represent her on contingency because she don't have a case. Not much. I've seen her a little bit in the Quentin Simon case, but I don't know much about her.
I was sent this email and I wasn't going to say anything really about it. I don't really know what to say. The thing that stands out to me the most is that they claim to just have subscribed to somebody's channel. So they don't know this person well at all. And they're already reaching out behind the scenes to try to get money. It's also a proton mail count. I don't know much about proton mail, but I guess that's the mail that you use if you don't want to be tracked or something. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
It should.
I wasn't going to make a video. I've made this video. I've deleted this video. I've thought about this video for like half of the day. And then I was sent another screenshot of another email. This is from March 17th. I don't know what year, possibly yesterday, possibly last year. I don't know. It says, "Good morning. How are you this AM? Great work covering the cases that I never heard of before, but I'm listening in the bushes. And by the way, I'm trying to take care of something with my lower back pain, which is still bothering me and getting a bit annoyed with it from my job. I'm currently home and won't go in until later on tonight, and it's killing me. I still want to get some back pain medicine, maybe some ibuprofen or something that may do the trick. I don't have much to cover it at this very moment. It's like $25. So I'm wondering if you can Cash App it to me. If not, don't even worry about it. It's totally fine."
Okay, so that is all the emails. And in this one, he says specifically ibuprofen. Nowhere does he say pharmaceuticals. Now, at that point, considering that he was emailing people behind the scene and saying that he just subscribed to their channel, I say something about, social services will sometimes help you get medicine filled if it's not narcotics. I was, saying if you have an issue, please seek help. I don't know if you do or not, but I'll just play it so you can hear it.
For money behind the scenes.
Nowhere did he
that there's
say
programs at
pharmaceuticals,
social
though.
services that will help you get your prescription medication filled if it's not a narcotic. If it is a narcotic, you could get some help a different way from your community, like your actual community that you live in, to get your medication filled. I don't know what's going on. I want to be very careful. If you are experiencing some withdrawal or issues like that, it's free to go to your local clinic. And I'm just going to leave that there. I don't know this person, but if you're suffering, please seek some help. Don't give people money behind the scenes.
So I put that out. I think a few more came out after I put that out that people had of emails from that person behind the scenes. But she specifically says ibuprofen, not pharmaceuticals. And I talk about if somebody needs help, if he needs help, to seek help, not that he is a drug addict or is trying to pick up pharmaceuticals. She did that. And technically, I do believe that that's defamation. You are right. Thank you for that. Play nice. All hospitals have a social worker that will help. You are correct. And I think that was how I knew that sometimes social workers can help you with that or things like that. Definitely talk to the social worker at the hospital and they can help you with like Department of Social Services. Sometimes will help you get medicine filled if it's not a narcotic. There's ways that you can get help. So definitely seek help. I'm working on starting a channel to stream and I don't even know if I want to do YouTube. Girl, you should do Kick. You really should, Miss Sarah. I think you would do good at it. I need to work on mine, but I don't know how to do it. All right, back to this rotten mouth. Okay. Back to this person that, in my opinion, is a rotten mouth bitch.
You guys pass this around. We're going to be on this channel. I don't think we're going to be on this channel long because I've already got it escalated. I've already been on the phone with creator support for an hour. The assistant on creator support couldn't help me, so it had to be escalated because it was alive and because it was so egregious. Like I said, I'm pushing to have the person banned and all IP address associated with them because
I mean, why would they do that just for you? Who the fuck do you think you are? Bullhorn?
This woman here is a dumbass.
That's the only Bullhorn Betty clip that I've got for her today, but she's a fucking dumbass. Why would YouTube ban every account associated with one account? Especially, let's say that this person has fucking 2 million subscribers and brings in a shit ton of money for YouTube every month. They're not just going to ban it because you and your 40,000 fucking subs that you have want the fucking shit banned. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Oh, she's Bullhorn Betty, who President Trump loves and has told her thank you.
It's not just about the account that was used. It's about the other accounts that are affiliated and associated with that.
So right there, she thinks she's going to get, if somebody reported her stream, she's going to get that person banned and any person that's associated with them banned. Ma'am, stop it. Stop it.
Now what the fuck is going on?
Stop it. What the helly? Sit the fuck down.
IP address that's being used on their platform
5150.
inappropriately. So I will have my channel back up. I'm not too fucking worried about it. I plan on subpoenaing them and finding out what not even the name of the account, the IP address, so we can start locating the people. And the VPNs, like I said.
Why are you fixing your fucking bra while you're driving down the road and on a fucking live stream? Don't nobody want to see them titties.
They're not going to be very helpful for people because they've got to show the records too. So I think if we get the VPN and the code for the VPN, I think that with a court order, we can break that VPN as well. So I don't know. It's going to be a lot to do. It's going to be a lot of money. But at this point, I'm sick and tired of this shit. And Blank Screen has been begging me to sue him and to come after him and to fuck around and find out. Well, he's finally got me over the fence. I was going to let him be. But at this point, I'm ready to bring him to Florida, make him answer some very much tough.
She's going to fuck around and find out about the 5150. This bitch.
Questions that need to be answered, and we're going to be back on our main screen here soon. So I just wanted to let you guys know what truly happened. I didn't break the rules. I said gun, just like I say it here. You didn't see the channel come down over here, right? It's because I called Queen Bee a bitch. It's because I said chlamydia, fat ass chlamydia, criminal, felon Queen Bee. Which she is, and chasing people around with crowbars, which she did. As you guys can see, when I'm over here and people ain't screwing my channel, you can say a whole lot. So it wasn't YouTube. So,
but she's ban evading by going on this channel. I'm assuming, I don't know, calling somebody chlamydia is your First Amendment protected speech. But I mean, I don't know. Her mouth is just fucking nasty, and calling out Queen Bee's fucking previous charges and shit. Don't you fucking got some previous like coke charges or something? I mean, fuck, most of us have some previous fucking charges. Most of the people I know. So it's like the pot calling the kettle black there. All she had to do was shut the fuck up for 24 hours, but she had to turn it into all this bullshit. I know that's right. Fucking bitch just psychotic. Top is not cute. Yep, I agree. But it's only a few $100. She goes per se. Really? I didn't know that. They need to make a whole another type of personality disorder and call it the Bullhorn Betty syndrome. Case on B was like 270 to start it. JLR paid it. Really? I had no idea. Play nice. Was that when her and JLR were still together? She does sound like she's projecting. 31 arrests. See? Like, what right do you have to talk about anybody's fucking charges? Sit the fuck down. You know, a lot of those people are a lot better at doing this too. I'm not a really mean person, so it's hard for me to like drag somebody, but we're just watching it and talking about her nasty ass mouth. I mean, my God, I know I cuss and stuff, but she's going to say some shit here in a minute. I was like, Jesus, tap dancing Christ, ma'am. Sit the fuck down. Jesus.
It was somebody that physically went there. So I'm coming after people. I'm not done suing yet because you guys want to keep fucking
you're
with me.
good,
I'm going to start
Jason.
fucking with you too. Peggy, I'm coming for you. Blank screen, I'm coming for you. And Queen.
Who the fuck is Peggy? And what the fuck did Peggy do?
If I sniff you even remotely in here, I'm going to take you to the fucking cleaners, bitch.
Yep.
Fuck with me. I double dog dare you. I double dog dare you. We'll go for round 2 if need be.
I double dog dare you. Are we still in fucking middle school?
I'm done with a lot of you. Okay? I'm done with a lot of you. And I saved my pennies and nickels, just to let you know. Just to let you know, I've been saving my pennies and nickels.
Where did you get those penny and nickels? Was that your tips from the strip club? Shh.
You guys have been screwing around for way too long, and now you guys are going to get yourself caught up in all kinds of stuff. You guys see what's going on. Everybody keeps saying this thing in Pennsylvania is over. It is not over. I don't know who's saying that. It sounds like a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Nothing is over. Nothing. Okay?
Actually, the anti-slap was granted, but it's being reviewed by a grand jury because they appealed it and it's case law. I do believe, please correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what's happening with that.
I have a right to be here. I'm going to keep speaking. Queen Bee doesn't like it. Quit being such a dirty piece of shit. If Blank Screen doesn't like it, quit being a dirty piece of shit.
So right now, I think YouTube struck her, and all of this is unwarranted. Because I think Queen Bee did 1 or 2 lives on her in the past 2 days, and it's more so going over her shit because she's taking out this fucking paperwork against the sheriff and everybody. And again, this is I don't know if I've said it, but this can also be a distraction, talking about her channel going down and, oh, I'm going to sue this person and sue that person to distract from having to talk about this fucking filing. Right? Leave Peggy alone. I don't even know who the fuck Peggy is. Queen answered her. She said, Betty, I triple dog dare you. I could hear that. It will be dragged forever, that Rico, unfortunately. I know, and it's really sad. And the fucking money that's having to be put out for that stupid fucking nonsense is just, it's aggravating to me. Nobody should have to be going through that, especially at this point. And that was the intention, to drag them into a lawsuit and make them pay out money until they couldn't anymore, to basically bankrupt them, which is what Bullhorn Betty does too. Her gator's going to her. Her gator? What is that? The fuck is that? Oh, look, I'm doing a Julie. You see my forehead. Her alligator. I wish an alligator would get her. All the court crap. It's a lot.
But I'm coming for you, boy. Or girl. Whatever you are. I'll see you soon, bitch. I'll see you soon. That's my statement. I'm frustrated, as you guys can tell, which is what people wanted to do, but it ain't stopping my day. Look at this. I got my beautiful little baby over here. She's ready. She's ready for her day. I'm ready for my day. What did you do?
What did you do, bitch? What did you do today that was actually beneficial to society? When Bullhorn Betty pulls up, it reminds me of this clip.
Yes, Satan.
Really, I don't know much about her at all, but she seems like Satan in the flesh.
You took my channel down for a few hours. So what? I'm going to hopefully...
I mean, obviously, you're feeling some type of fucking way about it. Jesus.
Take your channel for forever, okay, because of this. I'm definitely going to give it a good shot. And I'm definitely going to apply as much pressure to freaking YouTube as I possibly
If I could ask her 2 questions, it would be, did Dolly and JLR give it a good shot?
can. As soon as I get back there,
I'm
going to
grounded.
be writing letters
I'm
to
grounded.
their legal department. I'm not done. You've seen what we've been able to do so far with other channels.
Oh,
Really,
yes,
you really
it
want
is
to step
Southern.
in the shit,
I know, Brandy. the
especially
poor
when you need
fucking
all
dog.
that pill money, right? Right, blank screen. You need all that pill money to go get your drugs, right? Right. And now you're gonna put your channel.
Now, I don't know that that would necessarily be defamation because she didn't say pharmaceuticals. She said drugs, and technically, ibuprofen is an over-the-counter drug. I know. I need to go to timeout. It is her YouTube income. Do you think she makes enough though to pursue all these lawsuits? Were you ready to leave the house before adjusting your bra? She told them to both remain seated the whole entire ride, but damn, even the dog can't remain seated. So I guess they said no, ma'am, and she had to fix them.
Channels in jeopardy because once you're out of Queen Bee's circle, you ain't got no money. How are you planning on getting your pills, dude? You gonna start robbing people? Huh?
Why would you accuse somebody of allegedly in the future robbing people? Is that what you would do?
Bet you have robbed people. You already lost your fucking job. I wonder why.
How do you know that?
I wonder why, little boy or girl. Maybe we should start calling you a little girl because you sure are acting like a little bitch.
There's so many things wrong with that statement. Like politically, the bitch, it seems to be her. Like, yeah, defamation Betty should be her name. Exactly. You're going to have to show damages for defamation, though. Well, as far as blank screen, I guess that they could do the same thing that she did and say, by saying on YouTube that I was trying to get pharmaceuticals when I clearly said ibuprofen, it caused me a loss of liberty, physical, mental, emotional pain, suffering, and financial injury as well because I didn't get the money for the ibuprofen, and reputational harm. My reputation as a troll on YouTube was harmed significantly when she called me a fucking drug addict and said that I was going to resort to robbing people. Would that work in a court of law? They would probably be like, ma'am, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Pretty little me, thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate the support. It's so good to see you. You are amazing.
Amazing.
And I'm going to grab the crazy train to come pick you up on the way to Speculation Station. Thank you so much, Friday Little Me. I really appreciate that. Yeah, she don't even know who Blank Screen is, but saying all this stuff about them. Yep. Thank you again, Brady. I really appreciate that. You're going to have to prove loss of income, loss of a job, things like that. I wonder if they could. I mean, either way, it's, if he can, then she might could, as far as this goes, because we do have to be fair across the board when it comes to court documents. Do I think that they would win in court, especially with that email, if she used it against them? Probably not. Just like I don't think she would win. But yep, you are exactly right. Girl, I have been so busy too, and I miss you all like crazy too. Made you emotional? Okay.
So, guys, please pass this around. We want to make sure, hype it, circulate it. I don't really care. This is our other channel. Maybe we'll start using this channel. Maybe I'll just start blowing everything up so they have to all see me, right? I've been kind of taking a little break. Maybe
right there. Maybe I'll start blowing everybody up so they all have to see me. Is that what this is about? Is that what all the lawsuits are about? You feel like you're out of the algorithm and want to get brought back in? Want people to go start looking through all your previous fucking live streams so you do some fuck shit to get your name back out here? Is that what the fuck's going on? Orange Rose, thank you for being a member for 14 months. That is amazing. You are amazing. Thank you so much for the continued support.
Amazing.
Orange Rose said, thanks for all you do. AS, honored to be here. Orange Rose, I'm more honored to have you here because you are amazing. But thank you for the compliment. I'm so honored to have you all here hanging out with me today. Thank you so much. And thank you. That really means a lot to me. I'm honored that you are here. And I'm glad that you guys come to hang out with me, because I feel like I'm not real good at dragging people. I'm better with like talking about court documents, even though it doesn't seem that way tonight. I guess because I got to get back in the swing of things and educate myself some more on specific codes and statutes. But I'm not real good at dragging people, so I feel like I'm kind of off tonight. But thank you. It's sad how her and other people grift for money and people just throw it at them. It really makes me upset because that's somebody's grandma, that's somebody's mom, that's somebody's sibling that's just throwing their money at these stupid idiots on fucking YouTube. Little bit of Lisa, good to see you. I'm so glad you are here. Miss Sarah said she was on her other channel when she was on a 24-hour ban. That's circumventing, and YouTube can take all her channels for that. They sure can. Wouldn't she be real fucking upset and suing everybody if they took her shit down for ban evading?
Just need to just pull out all the stops for these fuckers. Maybe that's what we'll do.
I made spaghetti.
Maybe starting Monday, we're going to be online all day long. We're just going to bounce from channel to channel. How about that? Let's do that. Let's just bounce from channel to channel.
Yep.
Let's go into lives. Let's put our bullhorns up. Let everybody know who we are and where we're at. Let's not let them forget about the coffee club, right? We have hot coffee. I wouldn't be messing with us. We might burn your ass.
Oh.
We might burn your ass.
Weird.
Maybe that's what we need to do.
Did you?
What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? Don't come here telling somebody to calm down. No, don't be coming in here. We got some trolls in here. You guys got the wrong one. Calming down is, you guys had me calm. You guys want to.
Hold on. We're going to see what they're saying over there in just a second. Cindy said, you're really good at sharing insight for us to consider, and we all learn from each other. We do all learn from each other. And thank you for pointing that out, Cindy. We all can learn a lot from each other. Thank you so much. That was a sweet thing to say, a nice thing to say. Okay. Sweet baby Delilah, look at her dress. Unbelievable sad times. What is she butthurt about? I'm shocked. Oh, sweet Delilah is so pretty in her yellow dress. You need to up her meds. My algorithm broke. Odin said, where the fuck did YouTube bring me? It's broke. Who moved me? Said Odin. I'll hype it. Driving, but go Betty. I'll put my bullhorns up. Awesome. Sounds good. Don't come in here telling someone to calm down, said Michelle 420, Kentucky. Michelle 420 KY. Michelle that smokes in Kentucky. Maybe you should smoke again because you're a little hype.
Keep fucking with me. All right.
All right. We'll play. Darzilla, thank you so much for gifting 5 speculation station memberships. That was so very sweet and supportive of you, and I really, really appreciate that. Those memberships went to, let me go all the way. That top shadow should break all the algorithms. It absolutely should. A little bit of Lisa. Darzilla, thank you so much for gifting 5 speculation station memberships. They went to Play Nice, Wolfpack, Brandy I, Lisa Ozen, and Rebecca for you. If you guys were gifted from Darzilla and you are aware you're gifted, please tell Darzilla thank you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. That was so very sweet and supportive of you. And I will grab the crazy train to pick our new members up. Thank you so much. You are amazing.
Amazing.
And I'll grab the crazy train. Thank you. Yeah, she does get really bad. I love that comment from Little Bit of Lisa. That fucking top should break all the algorithms. She wakes up in this mood every day. She is hateful, mean, and loud. She absolutely is. Like, she needs a man or something. She needs something. Jesus.
Doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, your little bitch boys are all being sued, right? They're all being sued. Why? Because they're dirtbags. Why are they dirtbags? I don't know. Maybe because they didn't get enough loving from their mommies. Maybe their mommies decided to go suck and fuck everybody. I don't know.
Bitch, what the fuck? That's some kind of fucking nerve. The fucking audacity. Did you fucking hear that shit? Like, I guess it's all protected under the First Amendment, but my God, ma'am. Like, and what if it was just YouTube who hit her? What if it had nothing to do with anybody on YouTube and she's out here saying all this shit? I backed it up. So be prepared.
Dirtbags. I don't know. Maybe because they didn't get enough loving from their mommies. Maybe their mommies decided to go suck and fuck everybody. I don't know. Maybe they decided to go suck and fuck their mom. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Ma'am, bitch, what?
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
Bitch, what the? I mean, none at all. I mean, is that what she did? Is that what happened to her? Where do you just pull this nasty shit out of midair? I cover true crime cases, body cam, horrific stories. I've got a body cam right now on a dad who did some fucked up shit to his daughters, but I don't even pull shit out like that. Ma'am. Jason said, where do they do that? Again, behind restaurants next to a dumpster? That is a valid question. Wish I could super chat that to her and get her to answer it. It's giving high school bully that just learned to cuss. Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Boom, 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 bam.
Yes, Brandy. Absolutely. Oh, you're good, Abraham, sweetheart. Don't worry. I have done the 100 diamond art. You've done a diamond art? That's awesome. She does. I don't even know how you can say that on YouTube and not get removed.
I really don't. Don't really care.
Chilies.
Real me too. Sonya better not be in here. She's going to be praying. I don't even want her prayers. I don't even want her prayers today.
Oh, intelligent traits are frowned upon in a society determined to prove that intelligent life exists. To the corner. Wasn't raised right. Sounds good. Yeehaw. This is the dumbest time to be alive in the history of mankind. We drank radiation-charged smart meter water like it's 1910, except now we take showers with it. Get your tinfoil hats. People here for your boobs.
Should be careful. They'll be coming
Mike Stevens said, my mommy loved me.
in here. My mods don't play. You guys think you can come in here and talk that fucking gator? You can't come in my chat talking that gator.
Talking
my
that
mods
gator.
will boot you quicker than shit. And I'm not even, let me go ahead and moderate this. Hold on. Let me put the moderation. I don't think we have moderation.
So that's what you meant by
moderation.
Okay.
Let's
Talking
boot
that
these
gator.
little assholes out. There you go. Actual, we'll make it.
Well, evidently it goes the fuck down behind the Chili's. I am not trying to go back there anytime soon.
We'll make you suffer because I'm going to be on here for at least 10 more minutes. There we go. We'll make you suffer 10 minutes. Keep you in that little corner, having to hear my voice that you say you don't like, but you keep coming back every day to hear it. You know that? You know that?
Like, so, definition of unhinged.
Whatever you think you did, you didn't do. And I'm coming for your channel.
Right.
Whoever you are, which we know, it was Blank Screen. Blank Screen, Queen Bee, Chlamydia, the whole clan, because I'm talking about their BFFs, the Proudfoots, because they're getting sued, because they're dirtbags.
Okay. Your BFFs, the Proudfoots, but the Proudfoots haven't even been on any panels in the past, probably, I don't think they've been on panels in at least like 6 to 9 months. And it's been quite a while. Like, ain't nobody talking about the Proudfoots, ain't nobody talking to the Proudfoots, but all of a sudden they're striking her and wanting to go after her because she's going after the Proudfoots. Bitch, shit the fuck down. Cindy said the Florida Gators do not claim her either. So just so you know that, bitch, the Florida Gators don't want nothing to do with you either. I was saying behind the Chili's. Jason, reading your comment, behind my local Chili's is the Waffle House parking lot. What is that? Meet me at the Waffle House. It's going down, Colt Ford. I can't even remember the tune of the song, but it's like, meet me at the Waffle House. It's going down. Like every Waffle House in every town. That's where all the shit happens. $5 margaritas at Chili's are fire, though. Wonder if they played a part that night. Probably. He probably made her pay for her dinner. JLR took her there, made her pay for her dinner. He paid for his, and she still went behind the dumpster with him.
And they like to lie on their oath.
I wasn't there.
Law enforcement and shit. So they don't like me. They wanted to lie about me. Now it's all going to have to come back. They're going to have to explain to the judge. Oh, sorry. Well, where did she threaten you at? I wonder how they're going to explain that. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So I just want to tell all the haters out there, you all did this, right?
Moi? I don't even know you, bitch.
You guys all did this. You guys made this possible. All of it.
I'm fucking grounded.
And what you did to me was wrong. And you guys still want to come over here and fuck with my shit? That's okay. I'll play ball with you. I'm going to play ball with you. But when I'm done with you, just like Queen Bee, you're going to find out very quickly why she doesn't say shit, right? She might go over there and run her gator a little bit, right? Like she does here and there, little snips. But you know damn well that bitch can't fucking say shit. Because if she says any more shit about me, I'm going to throw her back into court. And when I find out who you are, blank screen, it's going to be the same way for you. Let you say something.
Yes.
Let you say something that's inappropriate.
That's how I get mine
Let you defame me anymore. I'm going to throw you back into court every time too. Right? Because at some point you are going to be restrained.
And at some point, somebody's going to have to pay for all them lawsuits. I like mine scattered, covered, and smothered. Not chunked. But I like mine scattered, covered, and smothered. They are good like that. Especially if you've been out drinking. I don't drink much, but I've been there after drinking a couple of times, and it was really good. It's the same bullshit story with law enforcement in every town she goes to. Right. And that's another thing with her and several other people on YouTube. Like, at some point, if these things keep happening over and over and over and over and over again, you have to say, wait a minute, now it can't be everybody else. At some point, I got to look at me and say, what am I doing wrong? But, you know, that's something that an adult would do. But it's like that every day, bratty little me. Somebody pissed in her Cheerios every single fucking day. This bitch, I mean, like, poster child for bipolar, but my God, like, at this point, you need to drive by and throw the meds. Like, car after car, just drive by, throw the fucking meds in that gator mouth. Jesus. See, Mike Stevens right here. The Proudfoots are responsible for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers' disappearance. That is fucking defamation. Until Sebastian Rogers is found, we won't know. But, like, that's the kind of shit that goes on over there. Nobody knows what happened to Sebastian Rogers. If they did, he would be located. I can't stand shit like that. You like our IHOP. I've been there a couple of times. IHOP. But I like Waffle House better than IHOP. Yeah. I worked midnight shift for the majority of my career. I would eat Waffle House one night and the Denny's next. Oh, that's cool. And that, yeah, those are the two best places to eat in the middle of the night. There's not a lot open, but yeah. Sheetz is also really good, and they're open 24/7. If you have a Sheetz gas station in your town, Sheetz got some really good food too.
You are going to be restrained because you're abusive.
Right.
So
good question,
we're just going to play
Karen.
ball. And if that means suing, keep suing people. Like you guys, you fuckers can't learn your lesson yet. It's like every one of you guys are just asking to be sued. It's like, it'll never happen to thinking that they did the same thing to this account. They didn't. My phone just overheated. That's it. That's it. Queen Bee did
You're radiating so much fucking anger that your phone's overheating.
Chronicles of the Shady Copyright. Because that's all she got. That's all she got. Oh, let me go copyright you. That bitch needs to be, she needs to be, fraudulent. That's federal. That's federal. They need to start suing Queen Bee federally because she's violating federal law. And she can actually be arrested for what she's doing. People think these copyright things are no big deal. And
I don't know why it's cutting out.
Sorry, I'm getting on, it should be getting back on my system up here. Sorry, guys can't hear me. Hold on.
I would suggest leaving Queen Bee the fuck alone. She's going to mess with the wrong person one day, and they are going to sue her. She's doing all this while she's still waiting on the PA case where she's probably going to owe a lot of money. Yep, and I hope that she did fuck with the wrong one when she fucked with Eric Craddock and everybody else in this fucking jury demand that she filed. I think she might have got the wrong one because I think the Sumner County Sheriff's Office is not having any of her fucking nonsense today. The Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. Oh, yeah, they do have those milkshakes and stuff. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Bitch, sit down and leave Queen Bee the fuck alone. Queen Bee don't fuck with anybody. It's good to see you, Sister Karen. And I'm glad you were here. When we come back, I will try to be going over some more body cam or things like that. I know a lot of you guys don't know about these people specifically, and I'm supposed to do this on allegedly crime, but it is a court document. But I'll make sure with you some of this body cam that I have the next time I see you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful night and gets you some rest, sweetheart. You get a lawsuit, and you get a lawsuit, and you get a lawsuit. Yeah, she'll next be suing her parents for giving birth to her like JLR did. I think JLR, it's been told that he cannot sue anybody anymore. I think I heard that when we were talking about him not long ago.
You guys hear me now? So you guys should go after her and Chronicles of the Shady and everything. They don't like me. I don't really care, but they should go after her federally.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Come on, come over here. Come on.
Thank you for the compliments. Good to see you.
Okay. The little Tweety
That's not
bird.
very safe.
Her little Tweety bird tutu. But anyways, so we're over here. I'm going to my best friend's house. Hello, guys. Hello. Come on in. So we had one of the hate channels, and I believe it is.
Boy, Mike Stevens is really wanting the fucking attention today. Said, who is that attractive, well-dressed lady beside you? Mike Stevens is wanting all the fucking love over there in her chat. Oh, her outfit. Pretty girl. She's so cute. Delilah agrees. I've never liked blank screen. Ugh. FAFO.
Is blank screen, and so I have just decided, because after talking to them, I'm getting all the information and I'm pushing to have whoever did this banned.
I didn't know they took his paper and pen, but I know he filed over 4,000 lawsuits while he was in jail. But I think that he did that to stay off the block. That's my personal theory. I think that he filed lawsuits so he could go to the law library or be out because he had to go to court to stay off the block, because he's not a tall man. He's very little, very scrawny, and I don't think he'd fare well in jail or prison. She definitely has. I'm not as good at dragging her as other people are. But we were talking about
it came in on somebody's IP address, and the people that, but I'm having it escalated. The people that were there couldn't do anything really about this anyways, so they had to escalate it. And she said that there's nothing that she can do about banning somebody's account. But again, that's something I can talk to the person that escalates it for them to have it sent to wherever it needs to be sent to for review for termination. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm not playing with you guys. You don't have a right to take somebody's speech. You don't have a right to have your channel and then try to take somebody else's channel. You don't get to do that. That's white trash, dirty shit.
But she wants to have her channel and take blank screen's ability to come live and anybody associated with him. But now you're saying you don't have the right to take somebody else's channel. She, the friend that they were talking about is Delilah the dog. I know, poor dog. Oh, thank you, Hawkeye. JLR is tiny, I would think. Yeah, I think he's like 125 to 130. It's on a document that I have somewhere, but I don't have it with me. It's probably in the video, and I probably got it off of X. It's one of the, I think it's like the ex parte order that Magnolia filed, and it's like he's like 5 foot, maybe 5'7". He might be like as tall as me or shorter. It was like he was as tall as me or shorter and weighed like 120 pounds. I think that he went to that law library to stay off the block. Is he? Is he really Chinese, or are you fucking with me? Paul's game on point. That mouth behind the chilies.
It's dirty shit. And whether you like somebody or don't go to their fucking channel.
It's not lined up with the words. I don't know why. Hold on, let me try to refresh. Well, there's only like 45 seconds left.
You ducks? The fuck is wrong with you? Don't go to their channel if you don't like them. But going to their channel and listening to it and then bitching about listening to it, that's stupid. And it shows how unhinged you are.
Bitch. Who is unhinged? My Starlink might be cutting out, so I apologize if it's like her mouth isn't lining up with the words. I've got to figure out the Starlink. No, ma'am. I removed that comment. My phone said he was Chinese, not me. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Fucking idiots. So I'm not done, but when I'm done, you will know it, because your channel will be taken down. There's a lot of channels.
But nobody should be taking anybody's channels. Literally, the sentence before was you shouldn't take somebody else's channel, but then follows that with your channel will be taken. Okay,
that have been taken. And there are a lot of channels from the Hant channels that have been taken. That should be your first clue. YouTube is done fucking with you fuckers.
Excuse me, what, Sonia? Down here at the bottom, a moderator for Bullhorn Betty says, BS got booted from Queen Bee's Discord for sending emails to people in there. Oh, blank screen. Okay. That information is out. I thought that she was saying Bullhorn Betty got booted from Queen Bee's Discord. I was like, I know damn well that bitch wasn't in Queen Bee's Discord.
And I am too. So have a great day. I'm at my BFFs. We'll be live. All right. I can't because the gate's not open. I'll see. Look at that. Little tutu. That's not you. She got her tutu on. She got her Tweety Bird tutu. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. We'll be back on the other channel. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. And don't worry. We're gonna slam these motherfuckers. I'm
not fretting.
To slam all of these bitches again. All of them. You nasty ass whores. That's what I'm gonna say to you. Keep your legs closed, you creeps.
I wish she would keep her legs closed. Thug life. That bitch is fucking psycho. So yeah, I don't know much about Bullhorn Betty. That was my introduction, and like I said, Jesus tap dancing Christ, bitch is fucking psychotic. They told me I purchased a smartphone, but come to find out, I just purchased an average intelligence phone. Yeah, they mess up when I talk too. When I try to voice text into it because of my southern accent. Sabotage mode. Have a pretty thick country accent, and then the later in the evening it gets, I probably slur a little bit, and it makes it hard for my phone. Yeah, my phone's like, bitch, what the fuck did you just say? Even when I'm typing. What happened? Again, another personality. Yeah. Bitch is fucking psycho. I've just heard about her too for the most part. I saw that because I printed out the document, and it was an introduction for sure. Please make them ladies. You still confusing me. Oh, okay. I got it. Text message now. First time I saw her was on Nonsense. I think I had seen her. Nonsense might have introduced me to her as well. It was Nonsense, or I saw her when I was like doing a drive-by at Queen Bee's. But I've not ever really, like, I can't stand her voice. Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard for me. So I never really stayed around. Like, I knew she was fucking psycho, and I knew I'd heard about the Quentin Simon shit and the hospice shit. Like, I've heard things about her, but never actually sat and watched her. So today was the first time I actually sat and watched her, and it was that stream. And like I said Jesus tap dance to Christ, because she's talking about maybe your mom was too busy sucking and fucking. Like, she's doing that shock jock shit to piss people off. But I wouldn't be out here on YouTube, even if I was like really fucking mad at somebody, saying maybe your mom was too busy sucking and fucking to love you. Or, I mean, I don't even think I'd say that in real life. Like, I don't know. I'm a lot more modest than that. Or maybe you were sucking and fucking your mother. Like, you got to be demented to pull some shit out of the fucking thin air like that. No doubt. Sucking and fucking is not anything I want to know about any of your mamas. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, y'all. I feel like I didn't do the best, because a lot more people are a lot better at dragging her, but I do appreciate the time that we did get to hang out together. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Hio has redirected us. I don't know where she redirected us, but there's a few people live on these YouTube streets. I don't know where she redirected us, so it's going to be a surprise where we end up at. Thank you, Hio, for redirecting. Yeah, it's pretty fucking cringeworthy. Oh no, you're good, Hawkseye. You know, I was called a weirdo and a FOIA starter. So if you're weird, I'm weird too. We can be weird together. Oh, to you. Okay, good. So he is going live in like 10 minutes. Okay, good. I was worried about if you were going live tonight. I was like, I'm gonna go live, and she's gonna have decided to go live tonight, and then I'm gonna go live when she goes live. And I thought about that, but I was like, probably not. Okay, it's a premiere. Okay, okay. I love your face too. I'm okay with weirdo. I know. I like the weirdos. All right, y'all. Yeah. Have a good night. I will see you guys. I will see you guys again soon, tomorrow or the next day. Probably not tomorrow, but the next day. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Yeah, Wednesday, because we got the court date with Julie and Brittany is going to be on Wednesday. So I know I'll be doing a synopsis of that. So I will see you Wednesday. Let's plan on Wednesday. Let's plan on Wednesday. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm going to just end it, and it's going to redirect us to Hio, who has a premiere for us to check out. Thank you, Hio, for redirecting. Yeah, and I'm not going to play an outro because I have to figure out this AI stuff, because YouTube is striking the fuck out of people and like taking their channels down. So I'm scared to do any kind of AI. So I got to figure that out. Yeah, this has been a weird stream. I'm kind of all over the place and feel like dumb as fuck, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm stupid as fuck right now, but I appreciate y'all hanging out and talking to me. I hope everyone has a good, wonderful evening. I hope you do as well, Jason. Everybody have a good night, said Darzilla. You too, love. Hawkseye will be back for sure. Brighty little me said good night. And Miss Sarah said, love y'all. I love y'all too. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.